Hi Scorpio, this is your September's update for love. So, I wanted to start off as soon as I heard this song. I had to pull over and, you know, it hit me right away that this is about Scorpio. Scorpio gives their all. Scorpio definitely gives their all to their partner, to their family, to their career. They always put in the work. Scorpio has been trying over and over to make something work, especially, I'm going to say, 1 year. It's been a year, maybe almost 2 for some of you that's mainly getting this reading. However, there are some who have been dealing with this for maybe 5 to 10 years as well. But Scorpio, it's time. It is time to love yourself the way that you loved your spouse, your partner, your ex. You have definitely been overburdened and overwhelmed with a lot of situations, a lot of circumstances. Your pleasures have been few, but yet you've offered so much to others, but yet your pockets run empty. Your well runneth dry, so to speak, because Scorpio has cried so many tears, have gone through so many different challenges in your life, in your relationship as well. A lot of you Scorpions play that strong, real tough, you're not hurting me exterior. But when your partner walked out of your life, it was really hard to put down that sword, to put down and admit the pain, admit the feel of rejection, admit the loneliness, because you missed that tenderness that you had with your partner at one point in time when things were really, really well. Things were so good at one point where you believed that everything was on the right path, and out of the damn blue, out of the blue, Scorpio, it's like the sky came crashing down. It's funny. Today is a perfect day for Scorpions because when I look outside, it's raining. As you can see, I'm in a parking lot just waiting. But I wanted to use this time valuably because Scorpio needed to hear this message. Scorpio needed to know that even though your tears may be falling from sadness, something that you're going through, and I really feel like this rainy day has a lot to do with Scorpios. I think it has to do with cleansing. I think the crying is good for you because it cleanses your soul. But once you're done crying, once you get past that normal amount of time where you're grieving someone, you're grieving the loss of a relationship, I get that. But there is a healthy time to do it for, and then there's an unhealthy time. So if some of you, I feel, are letting it go past that unhealthy time where you are regretting the loss of a loved one. Now, some of you have lost someone physically in this world, meaning they've gone to the other side. And I do send my condolences to you. I am sorry for your loss. Some of you, however, are dealing and grieving from a loss the same way. It's the same kind of pain of losing someone that you love. But please know that this too shall pass. There are blessings coming towards you, Scorpio. There is love and there is light at the end of the tunnel. There really is. I know it seems dark and gloomy in a lot of areas right now. A lot of you, there has been reprimands made at work. There has been things done to you at work that was not fair. Either a reprimand or maybe somebody got written up. Maybe somebody got a leave of absence. They had to take a leave of absence. Maybe they were on paid administrative leave because something's still being checked out. A situation that occurred at work needed to be investigated before they can decide whether you or the other person gets terminated. There is a situation going on with that, but I feel like it will turn out positive for you, Scorpio. So I don't feel that you were in the wrong, whoever that's pertaining to. Now, also, as far as love and relationship goes, with grieving the loss of a loved one, meaning a lot of you, sadly had to walk away from a situation or were left out in the cold because someone walked away from you. Either way, your strength is going to return. You are going to find a way to relight that match. So, please know that there is fire still burning in your heart. And some of you, yes, that fire is burning for the person you lost. Some of you, that fire is burning and you're yearning for that person to return. You believe you can make things right. You want to make them right. You believe that you can rectify the situation. You believe that you can turn things around. You honestly feel that maybe you're self-doubting that you didn't give enough into this relationship to make it work. But Scorpios, sit back. Do me a favor. Get a piece of paper and write down situations. Write down how your partner handled things. Write down how you handled things. Write down things that they told you that didn't really make sense at the time, but you let it go because you wanted so much to believe in them. You wanted to know, you wanted to believe that, in fact, they loved you with all their heart, that they would never hurt you, never make up, a story, a situation, a scenario, to try to convince you that something wasn't what you thought it was. But Scorpio, the time has come. And I know it's a sad time, but you need to stand up and brush yourself off. You need to find a way to enjoy life again. A lot of you are not living your life. A lot of you Scorpios are just getting by on a daily, just trying to do whatever you need to do at the very minimum just to get through the day, hoping that things are going to change, hoping that your partner is going to return, hoping that, love will resurface itself. But Scorpios, do you really want them back after they've been with somebody else? Do you really want them back? Do you want to believe the lies that they want to tell you? Do you want to continue to be manipulated? I get it. I get it. I get it. I get it that you love them so much. I get that. But when you have to force something to work, when you have to really try to make something happen, try to make something be more than what it really is, because you need to add so much to it. It's kind of like when you take a picture and you need to add that Photoshop or whatever to it, or you need to airbrush this spot and that spot. That's not showing the real you. The real you is a very, very beautiful person. The real you is going to rise above it all. So be proud of who you are. You say you have a scar. Some of you are talking about a scar. Maybe it's here. Maybe it's here. Maybe it's here. But that scar is only marked on you in that particular spot. And that scar shows something that you've been through. All of your imperfections, Scorpio, are truly your perfections. All the hurt and the pain that you've suffered and gone through ends up being really a bonus to you, because it made you the stronger person that you are today. It made you the intellectual person that you are today. It made you have the courage and the strength to find your happiness through your weakness. When you felt sad and weak in a certain situation, you were ready to give up. But then something came to you, whether it was your third eye, your intuition, whether it's something you could hear, whether it's something you taste, whether it's something you've seen. But either way, something came to you. You had a download, maybe, of information. You had a spiritual premonition. You may have even had a vision. A lot of you are very spiritual. Scorpios, first of all, let me just state this for the record, are so intuitive. They are almost the number one intuitive sign there is. Scorpios can see things that other people just can't see with the naked eye. Scorpios feel the energies of other people. You are very empathic, very clairaudient. You hear things. It is your inner person. It is your conscience. It is your third eye. It is your intuition that tells you things. When you know something's wrong, when you know a feeling's not right, when your partner really isn't working for you. But because Scorpios hate to be alone, they hate to be with somebody else, so you try so hard to make this relationship work. But Scorpios, your partner has not been putting the work in the way they needed to. Your partners are still at the Two of Swords, trying to make that decision between someone from their past and someone from the present, meaning you. Or maybe you're the person from their past and the one that they left you for is their present right now. However, who is the side chick? Oh, you see my grandson's teddy bear back there? He won that at a carnival. So I keep it back there for when he rides with me. But anyway, either way, the decision has to be made. A lot of you are not going to tolerate this third-party situation. A lot of you Scorpios, no way are going to let someone make you the second one, the second best, not the first one. It's bad enough to be the first one and know there's still a second, a little sidekick back there. That's hard to deal with. But to think that you're going to be second in a matter, that's not going to be happening. That's not going to be acceptable. So what I want to do right now, Scorpios, is let you know that the next week, okay, today being the 10th, yes, Sunday the 10th, but, I'm lying, Monday the 10th, pardon me. So this being Monday, you have Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So you got till the 14th, right, for Friday. And then on the 14th, 15th, and 16th, Scorpios are going to go through a reconnection, possibly a phone call, a text message. Some type of communication is coming for you, Scorpio. And this definitely is going to be an opportunity for you to either show your independence, show your strength that you have, okay? Because you don't want to be manipulated anymore. You are tired of feeling that way, and you have gotten to the point where you're up to here. There's really not much room left. If you're up to here, there's not much room left to get any further. This mess either has to be cleaned up and discarded, or you're going to clean this up and patch it all back together and start building a new foundation with this person. So some of you are going to reunite coming up probably around this weekend. Some of you are going to decide, you know what, I just can't do this. I'm walking away. So which Scorpio are you? So this update that I'm giving you for September, and today is the 10th, Monday. This update is letting you know that where you stand right now with your partner, they are playing the game. They are messing around. For some of you. Now for some of you, sorry. They are messing around. They're still involved with other people. And now, not only were they on Facebook, but now they're going on Instagram as well. And not to mention a few dating sites that you don't even know about. So if you're bored and you don't have anything to do today, look on the dating sites for your partner. Go under an undercover name. Make up an email just if you have to. You'll see. Go on there and you'll be surprised who you're going to find on those dating sites. The person who's supposed to be wanting to be back with you. Now that's for some of you. Some of you Scorpios are in a relationship right now where things just aren't where they should be. You're not feeling as happy as you could. You feel like something's wrong, but your partner's not speaking to you about it. They're not saying what's going on. They're not saying what the problem is. But you do feel them pulling away from you slowly. You're losing control at this point and you don't know what to do. Manifest to the situation. Ask for your guidance to come from your guides, from your guardian angels, from spirit, to help you to understand what's going on and what you can do about it. Also, try to be true and reach out to your partner. Talk to them about what's going on. Let them know how you're feeling and what you're picking up intuitively. Okay, you don't want to use the word intuitive, that's fine. Just say, I just feel like something's wrong. I don't know what it is, but I feel like something's lacking between us or missing between us. How do you feel? Do you feel it too? See how they approach you with that. See how they respond to you with that. Be aware that some of your partners are currently making the decision on whether or not to step out on your relationship. Some of you have not done it yet. Some of your partners have not cheated yet, but they are contemplating it right now. They are considering making that decision, which is not going to be good, which is not going to be beneficial. So, Scorpios, you're going to have some decisions to make. You're going to need to pay attention to your surroundings, okay? And pay attention to your partner, because your partner, who you never thought would cheat on you, who you never thought you would have to worry about, is now going to become a headache. And there's nothing worse than once your trust is lost, trying to regain that back, okay? So some of you, your partners are going to try to come back to you and expect you to trust them right away, not realizing they have to earn that trust back, because trust isn't just given, trust is earned step by step. And it's going to take a while for some of you who've been burnt so bad to really be able to get trust back into your life. So take one step at a time, Scorpio. But please know that for those of you who've had endings, always with an ending, there is beginnings coming. How soon? For majority of you, before Thanksgiving, you are going to be in a committed relationship. Things are going to go in your favor. You are going to find someone who loves to do all the things that you do, who has been burnt like you have, excuse me, and is going to reach out to you, but also they're going to be back a little bit. They're going to stand back a little bit. Okay, they're not going to move in this real fast. They're going to take their time, which is good, because that's exactly what you need right now too. You need to take it nice and slow. Don't rush anything. Don't rush to jump in bed. Don't rush to be committed. Don't rush to be engaged. Don't rush to get married. Don't put that pressure on them or yourself, and everything will go smooth. For those of you who are still with your partner, whether you're dating an Aries, whether you're dating a Libra, whether you're dating a Gemini, whether you're dating another Scorpio, possible, use caution. Use caution. Some of you are just getting to know somebody. Some of you are just getting involved with this relationship. A lot of you Scorpios out there are just starting something fresh and new. And that's wonderful. Enjoy it. Be yourself. Don't put on any airs. Don't pretend to be somebody that you're not. Okay? Just know, Scorpio, that you are so lovable and able to be loved. You know, Scorpios are not always the one that's doing the cheating. Scorpios, let me clear that air, are not always the one who's doing wrong. Scorpios are human beings like all of the other signs, and they get hurt too. So, even though it's raining outside, and that means to me today that Scorpios are crying because they're missing somebody. They want to be with somebody really bad. They thought it was a perfect thing. They thought it was meant to be. But now the universe has shown you, probably through a tower moment, that this is done. And for a lot of you, it's completely over. And that hurts like hell. But there is new coming. So don't lose hope. Okay? Learn to deal with what's going on. Accept what happened. Accept the fact that you're not going to be together now. That's okay. Accept that. Wish them well. All right? And yet, move forward. Move forward so that you can receive your blessings. You know, you just have to get in line. But your blessings are coming. Okay? Any Scorpios out there, all you need to do is trust in yourself. Believe in the messages that are coming from the universe for you. Okay? Because they're going to help guide you and put you on the right path. And you know, for those of you who do believe in God, God has something waiting for you. He's preparing something and someone just for you right now. And it will come in divine timing when it's perfectly ready to be presented to you, so that you can once again be happy. So don't lose your faith. Stay strong. But right now, in order to bring good energy to you, go out, socialize, volunteer, have fun, laugh, okay? Do whatever makes you smile, no matter what that is. Do what makes you smile so that you can too be happy. All right? Because whether you're with somebody or you're staying single for a while because you just need a break, you still deserve to be happy. So Scorpios, you know you guys are one of my favorites, and I hope I get to talk to you again real soon. I will give you some more messages coming through the rest of September. So keep looking for that. Look for my lives. Look for my dailies, because another message could be in there for you as well. But so for today, with this rainy day that we have going on here, this rainy day in New Jersey, wipe your tears, Scorpio, because celebrations are coming, renewal is coming, newness is coming, and blessings from the universe are being prepared right now just for you. So be ready.